really excited and ready to get back out there. One thing about the bye week is that you always need it just for mentally and physically getting rested a little bit, improving your football team. But it is 2 weeks, so we are anxious to get back out there, and I really appreciate our team's effort. Their attitude has been good. I think the coaches have worked hard to improve and get better in the areas that we need to. It's going to be a great challenge, and I look forward to getting out there Saturday. Greatly appreciate our fan base with another sellout, and and as I asked on Monday, we need them there loud and trying to help in any way that they can. They have before, and I promise you our team is going to go out there and battle and work hard, and we'll try to get some things cleaned up where we're falling short. But they have a great attitude and great pride, and we want to represent those fans the right way, and we'll be ready to play Saturday.
Questions?
Mark, a couple weeks ago, Brad was talking about De'Aaron Jackson and how nice it is as a play caller to have that kind of steady presence in there. Maybe we don't talk about it enough, but how important has he become to what you guys have to do?
Yeah, D-Jack, I always kind of give you the same answer, right? It's always like, you don't take him for granted, but it's like he's always there, he's always steady. That's kind of been my answer all the way back to summer. He's just a steady guy, and he does his job. He does it well. He leads others. He's finding that voice with being a stronger presence of communicating the leadership, but he's always there, and people respect him, because of the way he plays and the way he prepares.
Of course, your corners play a lot of, one-on-one island kind of stuff on Saturday. What's the message to Maxwell, Andrew, and those guys?
Well, they know. The message, we have to win some one-on-ones. When you're playing a team like this, they're going to get some. They're going to get theirs. You probably heard me talk about that. They're going to get theirs. We have to get ours. We have to get our pass breakups. We got to get our defended plays and hopefully get some turnovers. They do a good job of protecting the football. Very few interceptions. I think it's 4 and 4 interceptions, 4 fumbles, so they don't turn it over much. But we got to get some passes defended, and we got to get pressure. We got to try to disrupt them as best we can.
Kind of going off that, Andrew told me a few weeks ago that they kind of took the stuff in the preseason with the inexperience personally, and it kind of fueled them early in the year. Does that something that kind of comes back after a rough game?
Well, you play that position, you better have thick skin, because it's going to happen. You're playing the best of the best in our conference, and you're going to get challenged each and every week, and you better have a short memory. There's nobody that looks at any one play, that determines the outcome of a game. We'd be crazy to think that Tennessee's not going to convert, some big pass plays. They do on absolutely everybody they play. We just have to step up and make some as well, and we have to make them in some critical moments.
You talked about Monday about how balanced Tennessee has been about their running game. What makes their running game strong? Because I think some people think of Tennessee think they're throwing the ball all over the place.
Yeah, you think that, but really until recently it was even stronger in the run game until some games have leveled that out, to where they're almost dead even, with run pass per game. But what makes it hard, number one, is they get explosive runs because of the split, so the secondary run support is almost removed. You're so far off. So a lot of times on secondary run support, these guys falling into the tackles, and they do a nice job both with zone schemes and with gap schemes to create some runs and getting their backs to the second level and the third level, and they're very talented backs. So it's one thing, especially if they get to the third level clean, because everybody's removed, and now you're one-on-one, 20 yards away. That's a difficult tackle. So, you got to really make sure, your guys that are in your middle third or quarters are reading things well and, coming to balance and really making strong open field tackles.
Coach, we've talked about, they have elite defensive ends that really get upfield. How important are Ray and Demi going to be in the passing game to kind of help Devin out with those guys coming in?
Yeah, I think it's important. We got to do a good job with protection. We got to change protections. We got to, as you mentioned, try to get, some free releases with the backs. We got to find ways, to mix it up. It's going to be a team effort that way.